Hey everybody, my name is Brennen.
My name is Anthony.
Today we want to just give you guys a say thank you for watching our videos. If you've seen them, we enjoyed making the last video, which was the one about the interviews that we had with our with the clients and coworkers and staff.
Yes, thank you very much just for checking this out. We also have our blooper reel, which is up right now.
That one is funny. I don't know if you've seen that one, but that one's funny. So that was pretty cool.
Carl should have put up the other one with Jared. Yeah. He should have put up the other one.
I know. But we just want to say thank you again, once again, guys. We'll always kick off the video with a thank you. And right now we just want to kind of continue with the opening and just make sure that you really continue watching the video, guys. It's livefreeadvocacy.org. You can find us at our YouTube page at Advocacy Unscripted. Our podcast is Advocacy Talks, because those are some really good ones there. Facebook and Instagram now. We've had those up for about a good few weeks now, which are also Live Free Advocacy, and those are both on Facebook and Instagram at Live Free Advocacy. Today, we will be talking about...
I was getting ready to ask you what our topic is about.
Yeah, but our topic today is... you know a little bit, but we discussed it a little bit earlier. It's about, we found it pretty interesting. In hindsight, it actually is a good thing. It may sound a little off at first, but it's actually a good thing.
From how I read, I thought it was bad.
Yeah, but so basically the topic is a Trump exploring panel. He's exploring a panel on vaccine safety. So apparently he's in favor for the safety of production of vaccines, right?
Yes.
And so when we looked at this, we thought it was actually the opposite way around. That's actually not the case. It's actually he's in favor for the overall safety of how more vaccines are being made, because right now we're still, the ADA is coming up with newer cases every day, every year, every month. But he's wanting to try to get more safety out of it. Try to see if there's another way of building beyond what we already have and make it better, make it more safer environment for the producers to make the product that we use as vaccines, so we don't get more, we don't get the common bug or the flu or things like that. And so vaccines that are used for snake bites, overall vaccines in general, he's really wanting to try to come up with safer ways even beyond the safety.
Yeah, and I actually kind of agree. I actually kind of agree with you, Brendan. But it's not just like snake bites in general. It's like different kinds of flus. Like most recently, like a few years ago, like the swine flu. Yeah. Some other flu that I can't think of right now. It's just he's exploring all these different flus that are just recently popping back up, and like, okay, these flus are popping back up. We need to get these vaccines ready so that people are prepared when the full, stronger one comes.
And he's wanting the people that produce the vaccines for that to be as protected as possible. So he wants to look into the safety, the more of the making of the
dang it, I missed.
He's looking at the safety side of the producers that make the vaccines. He wants to see what else can he do to make it more safer. And
that's the thing that threw me off, because I thought when I was reading it earlier, I was just skimming through it a little bit, okay, so some political, it's all this stuff. Then there's like a certain paragraph that it came to, and it said something about saying that, I guess, something to do with autism, it becoming an epidemic. I kind of took it the wrong way. I thought he was saying like autism is like an epidemic, because in a way I thought he was thinking of it like a disease or something. It's like, okay, Trump, you probably screwed up now.
No, yeah.
But with this now, it actually makes more sense now.
Yeah. So so he's trying to come up with vaccines and just safety in general, and I think that's a good thing on his part. Taking away the political side, of course, we're not, on this discussion is not political at all. No. So we're just really getting on to the other point of general safety and making sure that the people that make our vaccines for us so we don't get sick are staying as safe as possible making them. And I think that's, in an opinion, besides the political side, taking that out, I think that's a good thing. On the safety remark of, making sure that our people are safe making them, and that making sure that they're, safe, and doing that.
Yeah, here's the thing I just thought of. It's kind of puzzling. We're doing these vaccines, and it's for children, right?
Right.
Oh, God dang it! I can't think right now today. Who's to say that these children are necessarily able to get these vaccines? Because some of these vaccines are like, I guess in a way you have to either pay for them with like Medi-Cal or some type of special needs or special aids thing to help to cover for that vaccine. Yeah. Because if you look at it in like some other states, they probably don't have
to pay a lot of the copay for it, basically.
Yeah, something like that. So I think this right here is good, but I think he should somehow, in a way, make it affordable or accessible, not just for children, but for everybody in general. Yeah. Like parents, elderly.
The elderly and children are the high priority when it comes to vaccine and
because if you look at like, there's like a study that shows
who's at high risk.
And it's mostly children and elderly.
And then everybody else. And so we just kind of wanted to bring up something we found that pretty interesting this week. We found that really awesome, and like I said, we're taking the political out of the article and we're just solely discussing on the vaccine safety, and I think that's pretty something that's shockingly really good, and so taking that away, so it's good. And so I think that was a pretty good discussion. What do you think? If anybody has any further questions, please leave them down in the comments below. Like I said in our last videos, and we'll always keep saying it, huh, Anthony? We really do.
We're going to keep saying it until we get it.
That's how we get it. But we know that we'll eventually, we'll get comments, and when we do, we'll make sure to answer them. So
one of these days, we will get a commenter saying, please do a Q&A.
Eventually.
Please do a Q&A.
But we want to thank you once again for watching our video today. We also want to tell you that we are coming out with some really good ones here really soon, actually. We're really glad about that, aren't we?
Yes, we actually plan on maybe getting another special guest to talk to us because there's something that's been going around. We don't know for sure whether we might be getting a special guest here next week or the following week, but for sure we might be getting a special guest.
Yeah, so we just want to say thank you for watching our video, and once again, you can find us at livefreeadvocacy.org. Our YouTube page is Advocacy Unscripted, because you're already watching the video. You can find us on our podcast at Advocacy Talks. Facebook and Instagram are on the same title, Live Free Advocacy. Everybody have a good day.
Peace.
Peace.